says.
Well, my stream still says Dying Light, but I can tab out on the train and...
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Flouz, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Should stoke the fire a bit. Go. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Nick.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So, are you at level 5, Dutch?
Good fairy will be. Good fairy will be.
Because it says
Yes.
failing Dutchman 5, and then you're at the very beginning of level 5. Or if I didn't know there were levels.
Yeah, there's levels there, not useful.
That's fantastic. They're so not useful that they show up under your name. Perhaps money is more useful.
Yeah, money is more useful.
And that should show up under your name.
Yes. No. Because then you would start a robbery.
Mm-hmm. And I'd say, Dutch, can you spot me a 50? I know you have more than that. Hey, dog. Choo choo. I don't know if you kept up with the Monarch SMP dog, but yes, the builder's hut is built, and now the builder is has started work on the town hall. So the town hall, I expect, will probably be built later on tonight, off screen entirely. Though I have an important question that I think perhaps you can answer. Do the colonists keep going even when I'm offline, or do they only do stuff? You only watch the first few minutes. Yeah, I mean, I was doing like stuff that I needed to do before getting started on the stuff. I should probably, in hindsight, have placed the stuff immediately. I didn't realize how slow they were.
Yeah, so the colonists only do stuff if it's chunk loaded. Did you chunk load it?
Chunk loaded? Okay. All right. So they're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Excellent. They are doing jack shit. They are freeloading. As Tom Petty would say, and I'm free.
Freeloading.
That's as close as the whistle is going to get to the guitar solo.
Yes.
Note the attributes when assigning jobs. Gerbs, yeah, I did. Although, to be fair, these early villagers, colonists, I should say, have really shitty stats. I mean, it's yet one of those games or mods that, again, makes a strong argument for eugenics. Makes me uncomfortable.
Eugenics? What?
Eugenics is, when you have as a state, let's say, you have the policy of eliminating from the gene pool the weaker links.
Ah.
And making sure that only the strong ones repopulate the next generations.
Well, if you would implement something like that, Flouz, you would need to kill yourself.
Uh-huh.
You're a weak link.
Yes, but unfortunately, I need to be in the chunk for the chunk to be loaded. So it's some of the things are not negotiable.
He thinks it's not negotiable.
But keep
you
in mind,
don't need to be in the chunks.
None of the lady colonists want to do anything like that with me. So they've already decided that I personally wouldn't contribute.
Mine colonies is a slow mod. That's definitely true.
What queens then? What? Are you playing like Valheim or something?
Yeah, they're playing Valheim.
Oh, they're playing Valheim.
We're not derailing Fate at this speed. Hi, Fate.
I mean, like, maybe an announcement of some kind?
There was an announcement.
Was there? Well, I mean, if it's an announcement that people expect me to read, I don't know how many times I have to explain that I'm functionally illiterate. But good luck,
It was
Stan.
not a nicely laid out message, no. It was just within a message, like there was a time and it was tagged, but it was like a big message, and yeah. Like, I saw it, I skimmed over it, I was like, okay. So yeah, for a functional illiterate like you, that's not helpful, man.
Ouch, ouch. Also, important question, dog. Is it possible to change their dumb names?
What did you do? Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I was reclining back on my chair, and then
Ah.
and then I hit the arm of my mic stand, and
Ah.
and I said ouch mostly for other people's ears, not so much as ouch for me.
That's what they all say.
But make sure Ancient Bunny doesn't die, Sten. That's your one job. If someone's gonna die, it should be you.
I should put on a little bit more break.
A little bit more break. So what is this substance we're transporting here?
This is coal.
That's coal?
Or, no, iron.
Oh, because it...
Iron.
To be
not
fair,
getting
I've
coal.
never seen iron in that form IRL, so I don't know how close or not close it looks to...
Iron ore is just
what it
rocks,
should.
basically.
Because this looks like ground coffee, coarse, but...
It's very coarse ground coffee.
Question again, Flouz, what? Oh, you get used to the names, but I wanted to change them. Hey, Tin!
It,
And, well, no, on Fridays, I choo-choo with Dutch, so I guess I'm not fighting the boss.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're on the driverless train, Flouz.
We're on what?
We're on a driverless train.
Oh, yes, yes.
By the way, you're
I
level
mean,
4.
that's an upgrade on me driving it, so...
Flouz, you are
Have fun
level
as well,
4.
Tin. Don't make sure Ancient Bunny doesn't die. So do you see this was the switch? That's the shortcut to go to the coal.
Okay.
So normally it would be actually the coal coming back, going over there, I think. But anyway, that's the shortcut.
Yeah.
If it's ever needed to go from the iron ore mine to the coal mine, that path is the way.
I don't know if that's ever needed, but it's nice that there's a path.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe, you might just need to bring the train there as fast as possible or something, from a location. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But if I recall, we had looked at what was in both, and there was, I feel like we got close to derailing here. Because
Yeah,
this
it
is
should be fine.
a steep curve right here.
You should be fine.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a somewhat fast curve, and the incline is one of the steepest in the as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
but the
now
incline is
we're
fine.
past the tough part, but
The incline is
that
fine
tree,
because we
that
go
tree felt
always
close.
that direction. We always go up, empty. So, like, it's fine that this is a little bit of steeper rail. This train is very capable of doing exactly this. So we just need a new locomotive for the logs,
It's a little
for the planks.
infuriating that a nice little nature site like that is just ruined by having a train go right in front of it.
Yep. We ruiners of nature.
You're welcome, nature.
We hate you too. What? Did I say that out loud?
Yes, but I mean, it's what everyone's thinking.
felt the need to whistle.
Like in every game, the goal is to destroy nature.
Basically, yeah.
Wape it for its resources.
We have no brakes anymore, Flouz. No
Oh,
brakes.
okay. I see.
I've done this trip a few times by now.
Yeah, there shouldn't be. I mean, we're going to be going up before we go back down from here. So, if I recall, no, not from here.
No, we're basically at level.
Basically, we're at the level. We're at the level. Yeah, we're at the level. Dutch is above. Do you need more tweez to be cut?
Well, the ones that are close to the track are annoying, but... Look at the sweet, sweet money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I might,
I
Flouz?
don't think I don't even think I'm allowed to unload. Yes.
Well, you are allowed to unload, but like that would put money in your bank and only a little bit in my bank. I may or may not have tweaked the industry difficulty.
Okay. Is that why you're always broke?
I've made it less difficult. Oh.
Oh. And yet you're still broke?
Well, I'm less broke now.
I see.
But I just changed that today, so I don't know if it has to do with how much they make with the resources, how much the resources make. But yeah, this is basically now my job. Just go up and down, up and down.
He's going up and down. And he's a
Flouz,
fool. Yeah.
If you ever learn how to drive this, you can do this too. Once we have a new locomotive. It was like, I don't wanna.
Well, I'm on the train and I'm cutting trees as we go by.
Yeah, trees that are close to the track. I like them a little bit further clear of the track than this.
Yeah, see, when you're going driverless, you could do the same thing, you know.
I know, but I'm now going uphill and the engine needs to run and everything. I might need to actually pay attention to what is happening. Whereas back, well, to be fair, not really.
He will. Well, keep in mind, like, I drive an F1 the way Stroll and Latifi drive F1s.
In the wall?
Yeah.
This loco has now a place in our facilities. But I would like them to implement a way of like selling back a loco, even if it's for half the money or something. So if you made a bad purchase that doesn't work in your real way, that you can at least recoup some of the money.
Dutch wants to recoup. Dutch wants to recoup.
I want to. So, Flouz,
Yes.
I know you're always following trends and everything.
Am I?
Yeah. You want to do what the big YouTubers do. So when are you gonna get your channel hacked? It's good. It happened yesterday to another Canadian.
Oh, did it? Okay.
To a company of 100
I mean,
people that runs channels. Like,
because I mean, most of the time, hackers bother, they try to get at least a relevant channel of some kind.
You're calling yourself not relevant?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Wow. Wow.
In terms of YouTube, of course I'm irrelevant.
Why are you calling yourself irrelevant?
I mean, YouTube would consider like only people who get millions of views per video relevant, and even then, that's a stretch.
No.
They consider them mostly replaceable.
The speed that YouTube acted yesterday on the channel that I'm talking about, like, that's amazing.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
happened
see,
at
that's
around
what happens
6
when you're
a.m.
relevant.
your time.
Uh-huh.
And it was also banned by YouTube and everything to stop it from happening. And the channel within 24 hours has been replaced. And they often don't get more than just 3 million views. Like, you can easily pull 3 million views, please.
I cannot easily pull 3 million views, Dutch.
You pull 3 million views every time you...
If it was easy for me, I would have done it already.
No, you just don't want to be popular. That's what your issue is.
There is that. Yes, I don't want to be too popular. That's true. It would be annoying.
Yeah, I like being very small, like having a select few that you actually like can know a little bit and everything, compared to like having hundreds or even thousands of views.
I just want to be small enough that I can do whatever the F I want. And not like be obligated or feel obligated to no longer do what the F I want, but what the massive audience wants. So long as I'm small enough to do what the F I want, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Or, if I had a video go viral for whatever reason, and then I'd be forced to keep redoing that video all the time, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Like, whenever I make a video that just goes too quickly for what my channel usually does, like, I get scared and I just hide behind. Like, I just cry, man. Like,
What do you hide behind?
I just put my face into my pillow and cry.
There's a lot of the UHC players that I played with over the years that their channel has like blown up. Like Nestor has over 1 million and stuff like that, but he's kind of stuck doing the same video all the time.
Yeah.
Where it's like Minecraft, but what I draw becomes real, or these. It's weird. It's always Minecraft UHC with a weird mod, and
yeah.
I can't.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And it's not that the videos are bad. It's just that he's stuck repeating the same formula forever. If he wants to keep that audience, and at this point, like, it's a full-time job for him now, because that's the amount of views that he gets. So when he pays the video editors and thumbnail makers and all that stuff, it's to recreate the same formula. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah. Neither would I. So, Flouz, how this works is usually you pull down the chute and wait until 10 balls have dropped.
Oh,
However, there's a
balls.
trigger. There's a
is
trigger.
there? Okay.
Yeah. So, if you lower this thing...
Uh-huh.
One
ball, two ball.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This goes way quicker.
Does it now?
Yes.
But I noticed that the back one over there, it lies empty.
Yeah, you then need to pull forward and do it again.
With your face?
Are we underneath it?
More or less. I wasn't looking at what you did it, so I don't see any balls.
3.
But once it starts overflowing, I'm gonna guess that.
No!
It's
No! Then you're too late. Then you're wasting. Get that thing back
everyone
up,
loves
please.
to waste. But it's not full.
No, it's not full. But I now need to look at numbers. So there's 5 balls in that time. When 5 balls in there, yeah.
I mean that's a tight scrotum. That scrotum must be taut.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. You basically just want to go down till a ball falls out, go back up, and then go down again till the ball falls out and go up.
Unhoomst. I mean, yes, going down until the balls fall off. That's a lot of going down. That's a lot of going down, Dutch.
And so this is basically the whole.
I don't know if you're aware of how much down would need to be involved. Back to trains. Though, did you make sure to visit Sten's stream to point out that he's a butt?
I did that?
No, and like dog, for instance. You can see the texture on the mountain repeating. That annoys me.
You go make fit your game. There's also like 4 lines in the trees of exactly like towards the center of the map. Because the trees are placed per quadrant.
He is a butt. That's what Sten is. That is the status of Stenworth Stone.
Yeah.
It would be a nicer view if the texture is on the mountaintop where it's better.
Luz is never happy.
Well, I mean, look, it would be a spectacular view, but that detail kind of takes you out of it. That and the fact that the trees are all exactly the same.
Well, that is okay. So if the trees would all be different, right?
I know that it would be a lot more to render in.
That would be so much heavier on your.
Yes. I understand the pragmatic reasons why it is so. That way you can have a long render distance, notably, because it's all the same asset that's just repeated.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's no baby trees and no ancient trees, we only get medium tree.
Yeah, but
It
like
it takes away from the view.
it's like looking at your asset and it's saying like, okay, just medium, nothing special.
Do you see down there, Dutch?
Yes,
Tis a river.
it indeed is a river.
All right.
Have you laid all the track or something?
Well, I mean, I haven't laid any track that I don't need to lay track
At the moment.
soon, given your current budget.
Yeah, that's why like once this train, like once we can purchase the next locomotive, we can really start making money because you can start running this train and I can run the other train, or vice versa. We can have 2 trains doing jobs at the same time.
I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get busy with track laying.
Luz is like, that sounds like work. I ain't gonna do other stuff. But one day you have everything connected, Fluz, and then you have
One
to.
day. I won't. But here's my actual plan. I'm going to get off this chair, and then I'm
Yes.
gonna go get a Montpellier.
Okay. And what is that?
I believe it. Actually, it's a Montpellier. It's water.
Ah,
I'll be back.
it's water with an alcoholic flavor and everything. I'm sure it's alcohol. He's a drunk. We need an intervention. Yeah, no, but this train cannot run like the wood up to the iron mine. So by having a new locomotive, we can then run this track and run another track, right?
Uh-huh. So, like, what the idea is that you're gonna bring in Fade,
Fate does
and
not have a train.
Fade gonna ride the train on the other track.
Why would you ride the train?
Huh?
Yes. Why wouldn't you ride the train?
Well, because I'd have to learn how to pilot the thing. I once learned long ago, but I don't remember.
If I can do it, you can do it.
I don't know. Suppositions. Maybe we could invite Dog. Hey, Dog.
Oof,
Want to
dog
drive
with his-
choo-choo?
with his ping?
Huh? Yeah, sure. You think it's gonna crash?
I think that there's a lot of derailment then.
Just because of ping.
Yeah.
Oof.
Just because of ping.
I don't know how the train staying on the track as it is. It's bouncing a lot.
Yeah, that's already because of your ping, Blues.
Hmm. So it's not wise for me to start driving trains then.
Well, I think that you could. Haven't you done it in the past since we've played together?
Yes.
Well, that you
It
can
did not
drive
go
train.
well.
That's what you're saying now.
Yes.
Just to get like... Okay, so we need a train driver. We need to make an application in the Discord for train driver.
Mm-hmm. Preferably in Europe, apparently.
Yeah. Okay, so if Fate would have the game, he wouldn't mind running a train.
Iron whore.
Then we just unload. And we take a look at our money. Going up quickly.
I have 0.
Yeah, I have 2,500 now. Okay, so the payout is still the same. So I bet it's the amount of resources that an industry make. Why you have wood in your hand?
I don't know.
Sir, can you throw that here in the fire here?
God damn it.
Crouch. And right click. What percentage is the fire at?
54? That was
99.
yeah, that was I think that was is it 10 balls per container?
Yeah, 10 balls per container, 20 per ball.
So that was if you exclude the goalkeepers, that was two football teams facing each other time of ball worth of balls.
Yes.
When do you progress to coal power? When we have money to buy a coal powered locomotive.
Yeah. And actually, like, do the useful stuff with the coal power. At the moment, we are not yet at coal power.
We have tracks that leads to the coal plant,
Yeah.
but we haven't actually had to make a trip there yet, as far as I know.
Yeah, like... we first have to do some wood runs to here, to the smelter. And that makes raw iron. And then that needs to be made into rails. And then we can run that to the coal thing. And we can get coal. But for now, we like don't have an income of... We cannot feed the coal trains for like always. And Fate says like, yeah, they have 100 hours runtime on it when you buy them. But I don't like maybe running out, you know?
Maybe. What do you mean maybe running out?
Well, maybe running out of coal. Yeah, and then you have a very useless
all you have to do is go to the coal plant and get more.
Well, we don't have the resources yet to feed the coal plant.
And if you remember, you look at G and you look at the facilities you could build, you can now build coaling towers. Free coal forever, Dutch.
No, because you need to fill them with coal first.
Well, that's what you say.
Why not the climax? It has way more attractive effort. It's fine.
The climax has way more fun in bed?
Yes. Oof. Yeah, I think that the Glenbrook is our next one, yeah.
Is that the Cook Mogul?
Why would we go from... Well, I don't know. Cook Mogul and... That's the cookie, right? We wouldn't have the money to get a Cook Mogul.
Not with that attitude.
So that's why I say Glenbrook. I know, Fade, it's a way expensive, yes. The climax. But imagine, Fade, the feeling when you reach the climax.
Snowplow? Oh no.
Well, we wouldn't have snow in the foreseeable future, Flouz, don't worry.
Yeah, but the fact they added the snowplow in there. It's like we're gonna have to stop playing during the winters.
Yeah, weather will be implemented soon, okay. That's what Fate says.
Oh yeah, the Montezuma's, the tractive effort sucks ass.
Yep.
Why did you buy that?
I don't know.
Maybe it wasn't that back then. I don't know.
Well, it has been nerfed, that's for sure, since we bought it. It's like the devs are watching our content and be like, let's nerf it. If that happens with the next train we buy, then that's a confirmed kill, right? Yeah, when we bought it, it was not this week, Flouz.
Mm-hmm.
They did a software update on the train, and yeah, now it makes less power because they want to sell their other trains. You know, it's like Apple doing a software update to slow down their devices. It's not confirmed, but I still am a firm believer in the theory that it is.
So you're aiming for the Glenbrook because for only an extra $400, you can get the Class 48, which has a significantly more attractive effort. For only $400 more, it's a tier 3 instead of a tier 2.
Okay, we will see where we will end up after we run out of iron,
Yeah.
and then make a decision. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Why is it? Which one called what, dog? Because yeah, I now I don't know which locomotive you're talking about now. The Montezuma that you've never seen in any train game? Yeah, I don't recall seeing that. Like the Cook Mogul is a really famous one, notably. But it's not the only one. But the Glenbrook's famous, like this. Yeah, there's a lot of famous American locomotives. Like the skeleton car, very famous. The Porter is fairly famous, given, for the 1890 times. The 10 mile, I'm not sure I know it as that name.
Okay.
I assume the Heisler might have been European, maybe? I don't know.
Nope, they're as far as I'm aware, they're all American.
That's all American models? Okay. Ruby Basin. A lot of these names are not the names that I've seen, like in the Sid Meier's Railroads and other games of the site. Of the sort. The Cook definitely was there. Seen a few of those. The Climax. Well, the Climax is named the Climax because, according to this game at least,
Oh,
the
there's
manufacturer, the builder, is Climax Manufacturing Company. So why did Climax Manufacturing Company exist? Not sure. That I'd have to Google.
So, Flouz.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a good reason to go for Glen.
Okay.
Glenbrook doesn't have a speed limit anymore.
Oh. I see. So, and whereas the slightly more expensive tier 3
Still
has a speed limit.
Yeah. However, the speed limit makes it easier to just go flat out.
You don't have to be as skilled a driver.
Yeah. At least when you're going
Whereas
forward,
without the speed limit, you're going to derail constantly.
you will derail if you're not paying attention.
So constantly. Well, yeah, I suppose you do want the safe search to be on when you Google Climax Manufacturing. Yes. Oh, now I have to make the test.
Blues being banned in 3, 2, 1.
And the problem is okay.
Yeah, okay,
Now we have to look for Climax Locomotive Works. But it closed down in 1928, and it was it was okay. It was based in Corey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, okay.
But there's really almost no information about this company on Wiki.
Okay, we probably will go for what was it? The class 48?
Yes, class 48 is tier 3. Yeah,
Reading what fate tells, like, yeah, might be better for us.
it's only $400 extra
Well,
with a
only
significant.
$400 extra is quite a lot of dollars.
I know. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's 350 instead of 31.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got like 2,000 extra traction, like stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we
What
would be
was
able to skill up with it. That's definitely true.
what's the name of the train? Class 48. What's the R in?
I don't know what the name is of the class 48. I will look. D and RGW.
Okay, D and
Denver
RG.
and Rio Grande West. And that's a well-known railway.
Baldwin Locomotive Works.
But is it more known than the BBRC, you know?
Why do they all have suspicious names?
Well, the BBRC is what we run.
Yes.
And one YouTuber that I watch had a railroad called ESND, Eat Shit and Die.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Baldwin Locomotive Works was a big company, of course.
Yep.
But it's difficult to tell from Wiki, like, which ones are the most, like, legendary models of trains and locomotives. And but they do want to make sure that everyone knows that the Baldwin Locomotive Works has no relation to the E.M. Baldwin and Sons of New South Wales, Australia, a builder of small diesel locomotives for sugarcane railroads. But they want to stress that they're small and from yes, it's a Butt and Butt Rail Company, Doug. You were close. It's not Big Butts, but it's Butt and Butt.
Yeah. Because it's butt and butt running this time.
Yes, yeah. What was? I think it was Sid Meier's Railroads that I enjoyed playing. That one was neat.
I don't think that I've played Sid Meier's Railroads.
I don't know if you were born back then, honestly.
I've heard of the game. So, like,
And I exaggerate, but I think that's a 2005 game. You know,
oh god.
that
Can you
kind
pull
of,
the train a little bit forward? Like half a cart?
Oh, Dutch. Isn't it F to oh, there you go.
Look at the floor and press F. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, more. Yeah, you can there should be fine.
It better be. The last version was so dumbed down. Yes, but you keep in mind, dog, who you're talking to, right? Those are the types of games that I would just like, if I needed to relax after doing something, So I sometimes I have these games that I don't want them to be too intensive. Like I was playing relaxing games of Civ 4 as well, you know, not at a high difficulty level, just so I could just relax. Not necessarily have the challenge of a lifetime. I like, because you know, you come back home, you're tired. You don't necessarily want to. You don't want to, like, it's like playing solitaire, but on a different game.
Yeah, that's a crappy railroad fade. The Colorado and Colorado Railroad and Pacific. Also spelled as crap.
Oh.
Okay, so financial situation update. We are at 2,975.
Ooh.
And we have another 300 waiting upstairs.
Right.
So that would bring us to 3,000.
No,
that brings us to 3,000.
In the year
275, right?
Okay, so we'd be short on the.
Yeah, a little
on
bit
the
short,
48.
but I think that we can make that part up with logs, and that we can do the 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
That gets us a significantly better locomotive.
Significantly. Well, yeah. I mean, the stats on paper say it's a better locomotive.
Well, we tested the thing
And
out.
the, and
in
the
our
tiers
last map.
say it is. We'd be going from tier 2, or tier 1 in this case, the Porter, to tier 3. But it feels like the locomotive would last longer as well.
Yeah, can be used on different runs or something.
For all your pre-coal needs. Hey, Dutch.
Blues.
Was the Google Map game you were playing in the Humble Bundle partnership? I mean the
Google Maps game?
Yeah, no, Transport Fever.
Oh, that has been in Humble maybe at some point, but I bought that game at some point, so I don't know.
Because I was looking, I was wondering if I had it in the bundles somewhere.
Probably not.
I have to remember to cancel that stuff. It's been a long time since, like, I rarely find games in there that I want to play.
Yeah, I'm now just having it because I'm grandfathered in.
Well, you grandfathered in, but we still have to pay, you know?
Yeah,
I know that it's,
like...
we have a better deal than, like, what new subscribers would get, amazingly. But it's, you know...
Same with Discord Nitro. Like, I still have it because, like, I use some of the features sometimes.
Nerd.
But
you never boost or...
that often. I don't have boosts.
Okay.
But I have, like, other benefits that are in the $10 a month tier.
Dang.
Yeah, because I'm grandfathered in.
Yeah, but what's worth $10 on Discord? It's free.
Yeah. No, but people pay $10.
Yeah, but I mean, for what?
Bigger, like, attachments, all that kind of stuff.
Bigger attachments. Okay. For
That's
file
why
transfers.
Better quality voice calls.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the quality's fine.
Higher bit rates and stuff. Huh. So you can have you like, yeah. When you then make a voice channel, then
it seems that it would be useful only for a very specific group of OnlyFans models making private streams, you know. Only that specific group of people. Good luck being back, dog. I bet you already left while I was saying this.
So, Flouz, do you think that you can handle running this train down?
Nope.
Dang it.
Why?
Because if you think you could handle that, right? Then I could do another run of like logs to the sawmill, and then like we save on time.
Fine. So you want this thing back to the smelter?
Once we filled up 1.5 cart, yeah.
Okay, and how many derailings do you want?
None. Just put the brakes
Oh.
at 30% at the beginning. And when you get to the steeper section, put it at 40% and you should be fine.
So 3 derailings?
Sure.
That's what you ordered.
Okay, Fade, here's a question. If we just let carts roll down a hill, do they derail, yay or nay? If there's no locomotive attached.
Why wouldn't they derail?
Why would they?
Why wouldn't they?
Oh, they will, okay. Well,
I think they would.
Like, yeah, they will.
Because there'd be nothing to. I mean, they just accumulate the momentum and go faster and faster and faster.
Yeah, but Fate said the carts are speed limited. So that's why I was wondering.
Well, I think the limit is the speed of light.
I shall fill them up for you, please.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you need to bring this a little bit farther forward
Why?
to fill the second thing.
Oh yeah, but this one also needs to be filled.
Well, you say that now. You know, there's only 15 iron ore in this thing.
Yeah?
Okay.
As I said, 1.5 cart.
That's not efficient.
That's what we have here.
Okay. You know, they need more beams.
Yes. I'm fully aware also what caused it and everything.
Oh yeah, what caused it and everything?
Decouplement of the trains. Oh, are we already out? Okay.
Yeah. It's at 0.
Well, I only counted 3, so that's why I was questioning it. Flouz?
Yep.
Brakes are off. If you start to reverse it, once you get to the downhill part, put the reverser into neutral. Put on 30% brake.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll practice your re-railing skills.
You derail, you re-rail. So somewhere... And I don't know where... There's it? Okay.
You wanted the brakes at 30%.
Yeah?
Why not the regulator at 30%?
No, don't... The regulator at 0.
At 0?
You
No, it's
don't
at
want
30%.
to push... You don't want to push the train anymore once, like...
Are you sure? Because Salt and Pepper told me to do, like, to push real good.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding,
Okay,
ding,
so
ding,
this is...
ding, 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 ding. Dutch. Push it. Push it real good. Ding, 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 ding. Dutch.
Yes, Fluz?
Dutch. Push it.
No.
Push it really good, Dutch. So when the train will have crashed and we will have derailed, the boiler pressure is at only 130. Is that normal?
That's normal.
The water temperature is at only 110. Is that normal?
That's normal.
Okay. The fire temperature is at 400. Is that normal?
That's normal.
Okay. The fuel is at 21.
You might throw on some extra, but...
Nope. I have done a bell check.
Okay, the bell still works?
The bell works. In fact, it refuses to stop ringing. Oy, oy.
Fluz is so obsessed by the bell.
Well, I've heard one can be saved by it, so... We're now at 19 fuel, Dutch.
Okay.
You're going to have to come put some logs in this locomotive. Oof. The glitches of the train on the track, thanks to probable lag,
Yeah.
are worrying. Dutch is a butt, Strew Bob. Dutch is a butt, that's that much Strew. Dutch is a butt, Strew Bob. Dutch, he is a butt.
Oh.
What?
I ran out of boiler pressure on a hill.
That's clever.
Hey, Magnum.
Hello, Magnum. All right, up the brake to 45%, Dutch.
Okay.
So if the train derails, it is 100% Dutch's fault.
That's what you say.
Yes. Because you told me 40%, and I have more brakes than what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So if it derails, it's all Dutch's fault. It's all Dutch's fault. Strew Bob. Shouldn't it be B and BRC?
What?
Well, on the side of the train it says BBRC, when it should say B and BRC, like it does on the
but
wood.
BBRC sounds better.
Okay.
It's marketing, Fluz.
All right. I don't know. We'll need to let the people decide which sounds better. By the way, fuel down to 14.5. So you're gonna have to put some logs in here.
Once you're at the coal mine, tell me, right? Or at the coal mine, at smelter, I mean.
Well, I intend to not brake and let the bumper at the end of the track stop the train.
Oh,
See
you.
what that does? What?
You just want to see the world burn.
Do I? I mean, why do they have these bumpers if they don't stop the trains?
Well, they stop the trains, but not if you crash into them full speed.
Well, it's not full speed. It's 30. We got 30% brakes.
Fair enough.
And those 30% brakes, once the track goes flat, you know, it's we're probably not going to get there very fast. But
No, that's definitely true.
we only have 12 fuel. Well, I think I actually have to remove all the brake at this point because the train's going too slow.
Good. I'm at the smelter, okay?
Why?
To unload the darn thing, because otherwise the money wouldn't go into the account.
Oh. Wow, he's all about the money, ain't he? We're at 10.9 on the fuel.
Yes!
Yep.
Okay, there you're coming. You're so slow!
Yeah, I had to turn on the regulator.
So yeah,
All right.
otherwise almost all the time you spend going downhill, I would have needed to spend going to the wood thing. So yeah, we saved some time doing this.
He lies.
You're short of the platform, Fluz. Further, 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 further. Further.
What do you mean further?
Well, the first cart needs to be, like, further back.
Does it need to?
Yes. Okay, that's it, brother. Thank you for your cooperation. We're at 3,275. And we just know that he is gonna try and wreck the train now.
It didn't wreck the train, see?
I don't know. I'm not there anymore.
But you needed to put wood in the locomotive.
Why?
Well, so that it has fuel.
Locomotive won't be used in a little bit.
Neither will you. You don't know how to place a telegraph cabin. That's pathetic.
Oh no, that was working perfectly fine, and then the game updated. The telegraph cabin is screwed by the game.
It's true that it doesn't quite look exactly the same as it once did.
So this is 60 per card, and we are at 275. I need to go to 500. So that is 225 that we need. So that's 23 logs. So that's 4 and a bit carts. So yes, this train full will get us there.
You said 4 and a bit.
Yeah, we have
This
5
is
carts.
4.
We have 5 carts on this train.
1, 2, 3. No, we have 4.
5.
Oh no, there's a 5th one over there. Okay,
Yes.
but that one is empty, so it doesn't count. Dutch, it's empty.
It needs to be filled, Fliz. Lewis, can you tell me when the last cart is lined up with the crane?
With one of them. And now. Well, now your little shirt still works.
I'm sure the game jank will sort this out. See? Perfectly fine. You're trying to get buried in the logs?
I think it's planning on shoving me off the cart.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it was very rude.
Oh no, we'll put you on top.
Mhm.
So, in a moment we have the... Why can't I access the train?
Because you're bad.
Apparently.
You're Michael Jackson bad.
Well, then we need to do it manually, right?
Cool.
Ah, I can now enter the train.
Wow. Are you sure entering the train is what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I like how this little bitsy trainy thingy is like basically more capable than the big train that we have.
It does sound like the Porter is the only train you need for the entire game. It's the only locomotive you need.
Nah, it's not as capable, but it's like not far off.
It does like smoke a lot more. Like the black smoke does ruin the view compared to the Montezuma. Whoa!
What?
Having lots of lag, jankiness.
Wait, am I doing this right?
Nope.
Nope, I'm not.
You're not? Why are you not?
I'm not doing this right? No, I'm not doing this right.
I don't know. Are you?
I'm not.
Why are you not?
You should have been on the other branch.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to flip the switch early?
No.
Oh.
Flip the switch after the locomotive has passed, please.
Yeah, but that's not as fun.
I hate re-railing trains, Fluz. It's a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, Dutch is overcompensating, dog.
You can flip now.
Oh, damn!
Okay.
That was. No, stop!
I wasn't doing anything.
I know, but you said you can flip now, so
Yeah, I
flipped.
thought that we could flip now. But this is not as bad as a full one.
It could have been worse.
It could have been way worse.
It could have been worse. But you're gonna have to hone up on your re-railing skills.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
it's the wrong way around.
I know.
Okay.
It's very much jank.
Oh, there you
Go.
It should probably be the brakes on here. Oh, yeah, brake 100%. Thank you.
Why, Kane? Why?
Well, you're trying to re-rail it on a switch, which is a little bit more difficult, but you got it. Here, I'm going to push. Pushing does nothing.
Oh, I have the brakes on the thing.
Oh, there is no crane. Well, the crane was at the loading dock, actually.
No. Okay, it's fine. Please!
Yes?
The tree is actually causing
Oh, I
grief.
didn't know they actually collided with the... oh, nice.
Who's ever that something is.
You know Dutch is not reading this chat, dog. And he can't sack me for following the exact timing he wanted.
Yeah, no, I'm not sacking it for it.
Also, I own 50% of the company.
Yeah, that would put me even further away from a good train. and Flouz takes half the rails, but not like, oh, this length I take. No, he just takes half of the track. That sounds about right, Flouz?
Sure.
I think that... Oh, no, this switch is not switched in properly. No, don't switch it. Don't switch it. Don't bother.
Tell me when. You cheated. I saw you.
No, this is what the game does these days.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're not going quickly through a switch, you're fine.
Well, you're not supposed to quickly go through switches. You're supposed to use the same switch over and over again to whip your kids. There's only room for 11 more logs, though.
Oh.
Yeah, that might be an issue. Only 5 more. No, but I think they might not buy the rest. Okay, now you're at 100 out of 100 logs.
Yeah, they're not buying the rest. Where are other carts? Let's look at the map. Okay, they're not too far away. We can do this.
But not too far away. But you're full of lumber here, 99. And you're full of beams here, 100. And those, they'll take both at the you know. Where are you going?
Going to get some cards. I think they're over here. This was on the map, right? Yes.
Tracks around here really annoying me.
It's tied. Flouz, can you flip the switch that's behind my locomotive?
No, I don't know where it is. Am I there? Is that the one you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that behind you.
So that when
Oh,
I
I
said that,
didn't
am I
see you on
there,
the
then the
map.
answer was okay. It is Vish.
Thank you. I think there's more than one tie in this. Or did I? Oh, I didn't untie. Oh, this one is also taut. This one not. And this one? Also not. Good. So, Flouz, here's a little trick that I'm gonna show you. If we take stuff out of there, there ends up being space for more logs. Thus, I just start to fill up a train for the sawmill, or for the sawmill, for the iron mine, that we can start pulling with our new locomotive.
Pay no attention to the missing tracks.
Why did you remove track there?
I didn't.
I just went over that piece of track. Yes,
Yep.
you removed it.
I removed it while you were going over it. Don't worry about it.
This is just like a bored teenager.
Well, I mean, it wasn't good enough. Okay. See, I remade it, and it's slightly less squiggly now. It's still squiggly, which is annoying, but it's less squiggly.
Okay.
I'm still not satisfied. I'm going to remove it. Because this is like tracks we laid out early on when we were not as used to the system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this I think is better. Whatever. I'll do, though this curve here is awful. Don't come rolling by, Dutch.
No, I won't.
We are not ready for your jelly. Ultimately, when I'm done, the track should be a little bit more comfortable to drive.
Okay.
Because you know that area between the switches is a little squiggly.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to make it a little bit less squiggly. It's still going to be squiggly that much is inevitable. It's inevitable. But it should be less squiggly.
Oh, and I still have a trick for if we are still not at the right amount of logs that we can put into the pond, by the way. I am full of tricks today.
Dutch is full of tricks.
Oops, I am unloading lumber.
Okay. Oops, Dutch is unloading.
It's just so to waste some lumber so we can get more logs at the pond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but is that not a good way to not make profit on that?
Well, yes, Fluz.
Okay.
You are correct on that one.
Mm-hmm.
However, hear me
Mm-hmm.
out, right?
Okay.
If we do it this way, we don't need to do a long ass tedious run up to the iron mine to make some more money.
Uh-huh. But don't we need to?
Well, yes, but I don't want to do it with our current equipment.
Inevitably, won't we need to?
Yes, but I don't want to do it with our current equipment.
Is it because you're a butt?
Yes. Okay, so we're 60 off. Oh dear lord. Cutting it
Yes.
close.
Oh, he's cutting it close, everyone. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Apologies for the sniffles. It is springtime.
What does sniffles in springtime have in common?
I don't know, pollen.
Oh.
Though to be fair, there's definitely no pollen out over
No.
here at this point.
So you're just making excuses that don't exist.
Yes. Well, no, the excuse definitely exists. It's just it might not actually be applicable.
So you still have roughly an hour, right?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, just confirming times with the time zone stuff. Sometimes
If
confuses.
you need to go early, that's okay. I can do
No,
some.
no, 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 no.
I can do some
I'm
modded
fine.
SMP.
I'm totally fine. Like
Okay.
normally we go.
Well, you said your sister is needy and
No, I
she's
told she go.
emotionally dependent on you.
No, she's not. She only bought a house and a car in a week's time.
She knows how to spend.
Yep. To be fair,
I
the
mean,
money for the
ultimately, buying a house on the long run saves you money from renting. So even if the rates are pretty high, depending on price, and maybe it's a good time to have a great deal for Spanish houses. I don't know the market,
I don't know it either.
But over here, like the only thing that where the prices are good deals at the moment is income properties.
Yeah.
But that's if you don't need a large loan for them. Because what happened is that because the interest rates shot up like super high, we're a little higher than 4%. But they used to be 1.7, 1.5, you know. So the people who bought like lots of income properties based on the low mortgages suddenly have very high mortgages or much higher mortgages, and now they have to unload some properties, and those are going down at a discount at the moment, like 20% off from prices of 2 years ago. But then again, you know, you have to be in the bracket of people who are in the market for income properties. You know, that's not
Yeah.
uh, that's not the same people who you know, who are
Plus,
currently renting. Yes, what?
I spent all our money.
Oh, did you? You bought the train already?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And now it's stuck at the freight depot.
Yeah, so now take it from the freight depot over to there. And pull that stuff up the mountain, right?
Yes, where there are no tracks.
What do you mean? Where there are no tracks?
Well, I didn't make any tracks going up the mountain.
Well, to the iron mine thing.
Where is the butt rail company on
I
the
forgot
side?
to put it on. I will see if I can add that off camera. I got too excited, Flouz, okay? Jeez.
But now it only says Baldwin Locomotive. Where's the at least a BBRC?
I forgot to put it on.
The most important thing.
I got too excited, okay, that I could finally purchase a good locomotive.
And now people are going to say, "Oh, look at this good locomotive. I wonder who it belongs to." Oh, no idea.
If I'm driving it, they will assume that I own it.
No, you could be a paid driver.
Well, you would be a paid driver.
You know, when a you don't assume that the limousine driver owns the car.
No? You don't?
I don't,
Why not?
because you figure the fat guy in the back does.
No, the fit guy in the back is there because he's lazy.
The train is not moving. I notice.
No, because it needs to build up steam first.
Oh,
Like, I can do the whistle, but doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
I can put a rag on, and the reverser, and the brakes off, and it doesn't do anything. Lewis has found the bell.
who says I found the bell?
Because I didn't click it,
I didn't click it.
you drug it. Look, Flouz, we're moving! That was the loudest the whistle goes at the moment.
Eh. Eh. Mr. Ipu,
Yes.
why is the lamp here lighting the back for the headlight?
Well, because there's also a headlight. But
Yeah, but
because
shouldn't the
like you
headlight be
can.
in front?
Okay, because you can pull and push with the train, right?
Oh no! Shit. You don't have to stop the train.
I slowed down for you.
Well, I mean, I teleported ahead to flip the switch so that you crash for me.
Bruce just wants to see the world burn. And that, kids,
Well,
is why it takes a long time to get good stuff here.
not because of me.
Nah.
I'm cutting trees for you.
Because I bought the wrong locomotive. That's why it took a long time to get a good one.
Well, you claimed that at the time the Montezuma didn't suck as much.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this headlight, okay. I didn't flip the switch, Dutch. Should I have?
No.
Oh. So where are you going with this thing?
To the sawmill.
Okay.
And I know it's to our left, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I dropped down to do some extra logging. At some point, somebody's gonna have to do it. Might as well do it now.
So you're saying I need to do switching myself, okay?
Yes, because I'm no longer on the twain.
It's very convenient how you leave when people need you.
I didn't know I was needed. Do you want me to flip it?
No, no, no!
I'm gonna flip it.
You can flip it.
You want me to flip it?
No. I
Well,
merely
make up
said
your
you
mind.
could.
Make up your mind, Dutch. Sniffles. The Dutchman is a butt yes. Oh, you probably just drove onto the track, the newly laid down track,
I don't
to
think
make
so.
it less squiggly. Did you notice?
No.
Wow. See, people only notice when the ride is bumpy. When it's smoother than it used to be, nobody notices.
Correct. It didn't start this crane. Dang it.
Dang it, Bobby.
Well, luckily I need to spend a little time here, but not a lot.
Dutch is gonna spend a little time. Gonna spend a little time, but not a lot. 'Cause he smells like sulfur and eggs. Like sulfur and eggs. Dutch smells like sulfurous eggs. Mm-hmm. And sour milk.
Sour milk, is that the stuff that's left over from making butter?
No, I think that's what's it called? What's
Lewis,
it called?
I'm going to the iron mine now with this train. Wanna drive with?
Yeah, I've removed tweez
Yeah.
so that you can see the coive come in a lot better.
Yeah, usually all these trees in the inside of the track would be cut.
Uh-huh. Oh, but we do want to keep some curb appeal. So long as, you know, the view is pretty clear.
Do you hear the strength of this train? Because it's pulling through the brakes.
No.
I had the brakes fully on. I totally forgot.
God damn it.
What? Goddammit? it?
Stupid people calling. God damn.
Yeah. I hate it when stupid people call. That's why I didn't give you my number.
Mm-hmm. And his name is Dutch. It's true.
Oh,
Did we forget to switch?
no.
Apparently not. Do you need water?
Nope.
The smoke is a little black from the locomotive. Whoa, whoa, ooh, ooh la, oof, that was, I assume that's lag and that on your screen it looks perfectly fine.
It was a little bit spicy. Because that part goes downhill.
Uh-huh.
Look, Flouz, I turned on the cylinder cocks.
Yes, Cox.
Yes, cocks.
Yes, Cox.
C-O-C-K-S.
Oh, I see. The kind they have in New Zealand.
Yes. Talking about New Zealand, there's a YouTuber that made New Zealand into a game. Into a board of 4 game, basically.
Well, that's a lot of detail there.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much detail you want. Basically,
So
they
why
start
bring
on
it up then?
they start on the North Island at the top,
Of
and
course.
they need to go to the South Island to the south of the South Island. And they're with 2 teams, and they have specified roads that they're supposed to drive on. And there's challenges on the routes, and whoever gets quickest wins. And there's roadblocks and everything that you can throw to other players, or curses, that kind of stuff. Really good. It's called Jetlag.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I know the channel is called Jetlag.
Oh, that's sad.
They basically have made the whole world almost into a playing field by now. For different games. Like, it's incredible.
I can hardly believe it.
Well, then you don't believe it. Tom at least believes it, because he knew about it before I told him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just because Tom watches YouTube videos in class.
So yeah, Flus, this looks a lot more capable than the previous train, right?
Yeah. Makes it look like you should be pulling double
More
the
carts.
carts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not double, but two more maybe. But if I recall, each cart is like what, 1,000
1,000 what?
buckaroos?
No.
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 Well, I didn't remember the price.
So every piece of wood. So there's six on the front cart, and 3
No,
on the
I mean
back carts.
buying new ones, not a. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm not sure how about price that was. I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was cheaper.
It's probably depends on what it's carrying. So like these are probably pretty cheap, whereas the oil tankers are expensive.
Probably.
So how are the steam cocks?
Well, yeah, they don't do anything because I'm off the rack. And I just turned them off.
Oh. I'm surprised that cat went to sleep, though.
What?
That's unusual.
Huh? Why?
Hmm?
Why did she want to sleep?
Yeah, usually she's up at all hours. Like an irresponsible person. Big day, new apartment already? I didn't know she got the apartment that quickly. Usually, like, over here, like, you move in 3 months later minimum.
No, that's not usual here.
Well, I mean, here there's like there's issues with not enough apartments being available for people. So yeah, you sign a lease and you can move in like 6 months later.
Because the previous tenant has not yet moved out because there's no space for them to move out.
Because there's no exactly right. That's how it typically goes. Even when you're buying instead of renting, it can still be a while before the owners. I mean, it depends. Sometimes there's the case where the owners already have a new house, and the old one has been sitting empty for a while. That can happen. But can't believe somebody trusted her with keys.
I wouldn't trust her with keys.
Less delay, but it's getting worse. Yeah.
Okay, so we have already 4 carts of iron here at the top. So, like, yeah, this is the quantities that we're now producing.
Wow, Dutch said titties.
Does that sound like an improvement to you?
Well, you did say titties. So yes, it does sound like an improvement.
So Flus, would you be willing to run the other train or this train or no?
What?
You're not willing to run a train?
Correct. You don't need me to run trains when I'm I mean, I'd have to find a willing lady, and find a bunch of guys. And it's more difficult than you think. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, dog. But
Wait, I think
I'm just making sure that dog can't monetize in the future. You know. Did I call you dog? I mean Dutch.
Yeah, you called me dog. Bark, bark.
Because I'm reading Dog's comments in the chats, and
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult for me to like hold more than one name in my head.
It has to do with old age.
Yes.
Hi, Fluz.
Hello. So well, you'll be using this one here to do log runs.
Well, it's or I'm using this one or I'm using the other one. I don't care.
Because
The blue one.
the spicy part. I wonder if I can try to make it better. I mean, the difficulty is that the big bridge is very difficult to build. So I don't know if I can. I don't want to demolish anything. If you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
I know what you mean. No, but I could run the other run if you want.
Oh, Dutch. Did I see? Did you see what
Yes,
I
can you
saw?
put on the brake on the cart? Did you tie the brake on that one?
I think. I'm
I
under
think
the
so.
impression that it's not breaking much, but yeah, it is okay. That was just like such a smooth derailing.
I hate this bridge. I really
So,
do.
so this one is the one causing problems. You
Yeah.
think more so?
Yeah.
Because this one also very difficult. Like it's very difficult to lay track anywhere else.
I know, but like,
It's
yeah.
you were going too fast, Dutch.
Well, this is a fast track.
Yes. Weren't so there's like what 3 missing carts or something?
Yeah, 2 lefts, yeah.
They'd be down the hill somewhere.
Yeah, they're right by me down here.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Can I re-rail from all the way up here?
I would hope so.
No, I need to go down. Dang
On who?
it! You cannot even Skyrim in this game.
Not if it's too sharp. And I don't think you can teleport while. Oh, I found him. Which one are you re-railing?
Uh, the
There's one
the
on the grass and one on the cliff.
one on the cliff I'm re-railing, I think.
Okay. So G. Oh, re-rail. Okay. Left mouse. Did I select it?
It says at the top if you re-rail, and then it should say something.
It says re-rail flat car. Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah, that's what you want.
Because I admit I've never done it before, but I might as well
Oh,
try. What?
I see an issue.
Do you?
Yeah, there's a tree sticking through the track.
Ah.
So that's at least a issue. You might want to go, like, if you want to be useful and not run trains, right?
Yes. Okay, that's fair.
You might want to cut down all the trees below the track.
And then shouldn't I see like the what? Why did the re-rail flat car thing disappear from my screen? I didn't touch anything.
Then you press right mouse button by accident. But don't worry about that. I will re-rail the last one.
So is it in this area that you saw trees poking through, or?
Between the train and the other part of the train.
Well, that's not where it derailed, though.
No, but there's also Like, might be that there's other parts that also, but
Yeah,
just go
yeah, yeah.
underneath the track and destroy
I
all
see it.
trees.
I see it over here. Yeah.
Yeah, just go underneath the track and destroy all
Hmm.
of them then. Then at that part we cannot blame you anymore, right? But yeah, it's always the bridges that threw me over. And I'm sure that I crashed sometimes without it being like speeding. So
Well, once you're done with the logging run, then I might be able to do the logs, but try to reroute it again.
mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not going back up there
it,
today.
it's really quite difficult.
I'm not going back up this way today. So
Okay. Because what I might do is try with a track next to the track.
to see if that helps that you have the track there to lay the new track. You mean?
Mm-hmm. I really can't imagine being able to do a better job than this one here. I don't see how. What we need is signs that say "slow down, motherfucker."
uh, or like
And it has
how's
to say that, otherwise, you're just gonna ignore the sign.
or like do you know the company Zipline?
No.
Oh, they make amazing drones. They use them in Rwanda to ship medical supplies very
I see. I
quickly
see.
from A to B.
Right.
Um, and they have like drones that, like plane drones, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they catch them out of the air with just a piece of string. It's actually amazing. We need something like that to break slow the train out.
The
All of a sudden, like
bosses.
the train gets slowed down. Ah.
What I'm gonna do is have some fun. Okay. So yeah, I only have 30 minutes more or less, so I won't finish the track. But I'll have a little bit of time to figure out, hypothetically, is it possible to do better? And I'll do that by working from the other end than the direction I used to work from. I'll start from where the track was going down. And this is all going down, right? Yes. It's all going down.
Mm-hmm. It's
what
going
to
down.
do.
You're yelling timber. You better run. You
Sure.
better dance.
You better shut the F up.
Wow.
Okay. So let's say we can start from about here. So it's a big old redo. What? Why can't I change the incline? There we go.
So probably next time I do this run, I will have more cards at the back of this thing.
Giggity.
I also like how I can just teleport now to the smelter
Mm-hmm.
and find the train there ready to go, basically for the iron run. I like having dedicated trains per like run
Boom, 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 boom,
because it makes them just
boom,
like available at the time, right, for you.
bow, down, down, down.
69 fuel. Nice.
Nice. Because this is when you get out the Borat voice that everyone loves. Everyone loves a Borat imitation, right?
I don't know what how Borat sounds.
What?
I've seen the movies. I just
Uh-huh.
forgot how he sounds.
Very nice. It's
I
just a stereotypical Eastern European accent.
no Kazakhstan.
Yeah, it's Eastern. Well, okay, is that
That's
Western
Asia.
Asia then?
Yeah.
It's really important to Dutch that you don't mistake that for Europeans. We wouldn't want to be too closely associated with Kazakhstan, of all places. So how bad is that? Well, it's a good thing that no train is currently going through here.
Oh, you saying that I should do the other one? Okay.
Well, have fun rerailing. Old man grunts.
A lot of boilerplate.
Old man grunting. Bum, 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 bum. Old man grunting.
You're not that
Actually,
old.
but I can make old man grunts.
I cannot.
You never heard your paw making the old man grunts.
Yeah, but I can replicate it. I'm way too young.
Well, this curve is like not an improvement.
Did that catch you off guard?
No, wrong game.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay.
that would make it even funnier.
Dutch is a butt. Who?
Yes.
Pardon me. And my French.
I cannot believe that Flus brought this thing down in one piece with my instructions.
Yeah, but it was on a different track. Oh, no, yeah, no, okay. You're now driving the other thing.
Yeah.
Dutch is a bud.
Definitely. Nice waterfall. It would be a shame if somebody would make a train track over that.
Mm-hmm. And I won't name names, but somebody might have.
Yeah. Well, it's very convenient because that makes me able to go to the iron ore mine from there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And not take the track that you're currently having in maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even maintenance. I'm not touching the track per se. I'm trying to build an alternative track that maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, is going to make things a little bit easier. Maybe if it works, perhaps there's a chance. Maybe
Yeah.
kind of.
Sort of.
But let's not, get carried away with hoping.
Let's see if we can see a Flouzemaker building.
I don't know if it is wise. To try and see that kind of thing. So we can go here instead.
No, but just the fact that I derail almost every time on that track, but almost never on this track, there's something ghosting on with that track.
Yeah, there's...
That's just the point that I'm making.
Well, I don't know. Making points, I don't think that's a good idea, Dutch. You don't want to start making points all of a sudden, you know?
Why not? Point blank?
Exactly. Something requires an opinion. Uh-oh. What requires an opinion,
And
dog?
you're then asking Flus? You must be really desperate if you're asking Flus for an opinion.
Sure, dog. Sure. Come on, Dutch. Making points requires an opinion? Oh, is that so? Make a point. Is an opinion required? Dutch?
No. Just knowledge is required. An opinion is not required to make a point.
I don't think knowledge is required.
Well, yeah, that would rule you out of ever making a point again. But
No, not necessarily. I could make a random point, and by sheer luck, happen on the correct facts, and my point would be correct. But it's just pure baffling luck.
yeah, okay. Pure baboon
Right?
luck, yes.
Yeah, sure. I don't care what kind of luck. Just saying it could happen. See, like why does it refuse to place this new point? Why are you being a dick? But it's like if you make a point, and in your argument, let's say if you make an argument, but in your argument there's a logical fallacy, that actually doesn't mean you're wrong just because you've used a logical fallacy in making your point. Sometimes you can get lost on your way to Rome, but still make it to Rome.
Then...
When I saw the link thing.
Okay. I have a train full of iron ore again.
Iron hole.
Da, 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 yeah, dee, dee, dee.
By which you mean Tayaya? No?
No, I had the road to Mandalay in my head from Robbie Williams.
Why would you have some Robbie Williams in your head?
I don't know.
Okay.
Stop blaming me.
I will never stop blaming Dutch. Never stop, never stopping, Dutch.
Mm-hmm. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Yeah.
That was a rough one. Maybe you should start a little lower, like don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing. Hey, Kermit! Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
That's the spirit.
Spirit of Nearly Headless Nick?
Yeah, sure. I don't know why you wanted that one.
I don't know either. Harry Potter fan, right?
If that's what you call yourself.
Yes. And I enjoyed that wizard game. Sue me
For what?
for being transphobic. I assume because that's what people say on the internet that you are if you play the game. So,
Which I think is a tactical mistake.
oh, definitely.
The Martin Luther approach has always worked much better, which is instead of calling the people who you perceive as discriminating against you, instead of calling them names, you just remind them, hey, we're in the same family. You and I, we're all part of the human family. We'd have a much better time if we were all friends.
Indeed.
Instead of, calling names. Even if you think those names are accurate. That has just demonstrably over history has shown that it just does not work as a method of convincing those people to get on your side instead.
Yeah.
That has just never worked. Whereas, that's the Martin Luther King approach has always worked.
Yeah, no, like,
So basically, what I'm saying is like, even if you think that J.K. Rowling is transphobic, that's your opinion. That's up to you.
Yep.
It doesn't help to call her transphobic names. You're actually making an enemy where you otherwise would have had an ally.
Or a neutral, at least, right?
Or at least a neutral, yeah. But J.K. Rowling was like you'd say, like 90% an ally, with the 10% wrong being what the the main issues of So anyway, so the views would have been mostly aligned, like for for most things. And instead, by calling her names, basically, you're making a new enemy where it used to be a mostly ally.
Indeed.
Not 100%, which is the point of contention, but
It doesn't help the situation.
I don't think so. Yeah, sometimes you gotta make compromises.
Yeah.
Even if they don't sound great. Compromises never feel good, but ultimately that's how you get things done. So that was Old Man Flouz tells people how to do their activism.
Old Man Flouz or Wise Man.
But to be fair, because I would say the battles of my generation would have been like basically legalizing gay marriage, and there was really, at least over here, wasn't any name calling. There was no point in name calling like the mostly religious people who would disagree, and they say, listen. Ultimately, don't you think we're all the children of God or whatever?
Yeah.
So embrace the children of God, even if they're sinful, because like who isn't? Huh?
Yeah.
And then like let you get them by their feels, and that's always worked. Except for the extreme raging bigots, which do exist, of course, but those you were never going to get them anyway.
Oh no.
They were never going to get on board.
Never gonna get, never gonna get.
Exactly. They were never going to be en vogue. Hmm. Hello, cat.
I thought you went to bed, cat.
Yeah, Cat was supposed to be sleeping, and something woke her up. I don't know. Maybe it's like a Beetlejuice situation, and we said her name too many times. Or like Candyman, you know.
Or maybe it's like she's too nervous to fall asleep. Too excited to fall asleep, or whatever.
Especially whatever. I think the Candyman theory is more realistic. Or the Beetlejuice. You just say her name 3 times and she will appear. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Do we need to say the full name or like the shorthand that we use?
I'm not sure. I think the shorthand. I suspect that shorthand might be enough. It might suffice.
Okay, note. So if I want an extra viewer, I should talk about my cat. So my cat is doing cat things, and cats are like fun and. No?
We've been summoning you, Cat, not your friends.
Also, by the way, thank you for explaining what a Beetlejuice situation is, because I never watched Beetlejuice.
What? But I forced people on the Discord to watch Beetlejuice. You how can...
I escaped through the cracks. Flouz is very confused. Flouz is now going to force me to watch Beetlejuice at some point.
Yes. Viewing Beetlejuice is mandatory. If there's a Tim Burton film that you have to watch,
Who is that?
Beetlejuice is #1. It's a director, Dutch. It's a movie director.
No wonder I didn't know their name.
What do you mean you have not watched it? I forced like people to in the Discord to watch it like last year. How can Cat not have watched Beetlejuice? Dog, what? I thought you were educating it. When I say it, I mean Cat. I thought you were educating it. Dog? God damn.
So what is Beetlejuice about?
Ooh, well, Beetlejuice is, strangely enough, not about Beetlejuice. Because Beetlejuice is the antagonist.
Okay.
But a nice couple, you know, eventually they buy a house and stuff, and they move in, and they're thinking about starting a family, and then they have a small car crash. And when they wake up, they notice that there's this new family of city people moving into their house, and they're distraught about it. And then they eventually figure out that they are now ghosts, and that these new people have bought their house and are moving in. And so they want to get rid of these new people moving into their house, but they're not scary. You see, Dutch, because they're nice, wholesome people.
Mm-hmm.
And so they decide to make a pact with the devil, and they ask one Beetlejuice to get rid of them. For them.
Okay.
And of course, like any pact with the devil, it backfires. But yes, so they eventually hire Beetlejuice to try and get rid of the people. I tried to make it relatively spoiler free. I guess you find out that the nice couple are ghosts like in the first 10 minutes. So I think that's not a that's not too bad a spoiler.
Okay.
And the great Michael Keaton plays Beetlejuice, and to great
Who's
effect.
that?
He's an actor that
Oh.
was popular in the 80s, but he played Batman in the 1989 or 88 Batman
Who's
movie.
Batman?
Dutch.
Hmm?
That one's a little far. We're not going to buy that one.
Okay. But the other ones were real. No, you but now should know that if you mention Batman, that I don't know basically what you're talking about.
But shouldn't you instead say, I'm Batman?
No, whenever somebody starts about Batman, Superman, or whatever other Marvel character there is, they then there's white noise in my head. I just blank
Really?
it out. Yeah.
But Dutch,
Yes.
I'm the one who doesn't really watch Marvel movies.
How do you know Batman?
Sten
then?
and you and all the other kids watch them all the time.
No, I don't.
You're like addicted to watching all the Marvel movies on loop.
No. I don't like superhero stuff like Marvel or DC. I have a strong dislike towards it.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Okay, I have a very strong dislike towards it.
Okay.
Bordering hatred.
Good God, what have they done to you?
Nothing. They're just boring. They're unimaginative. Every movie
They
is
are
the same.
quite derivative at this time, yes.
Like, why would I spend my time watching a movie that's the same as the movie before it or the movie after it?
Well, actually, because these days they just get actual worse. They don't improve, they get worse. Quite a lot. And you can tell by the box office. They make less and less money. And, well, the last one that just got released was like extremely expensive flop. It's going to cost Disney a lot of money, that one.
Good.
And it's with Paul Rudd. Everyone likes Paul Rudd.
And that's also an actor, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Could have been a dog, like...
I mean, if there was an actor who was like a Labrador that really, wants to be your friend, it would be Paul Rudd.
Okay.
What do you guys do? Well, dog probably like I don't know, went off for a walk, a long poo. I don't know, cat. Dog is free.
Dog is free house elf.
Dog's free.
Free barfing.
Well, I would have gone with barking first, but. Hey, Michu. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun trying to get back there. It's gonna be it's difficult. I'm trying to build a bridge where the game does not want bridges to happen.
You're not letting the game win, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, technically speaking, unfortunately, since, there's about 10 more minutes of me trying this, the game will win for today. But I already knew when I started this that I wouldn't be able to finish anything.
Yeah. Is that side available for next week that I can at least do?
Well, the track that you've been derailing on is still there intact.
Okay.
I'm building something next to it that would be an alternative.
Okay. Yeah, then it's fine. Like I can then at least.
I mean, to be
build
fair, Mishu, like yeeting the trains is what we've been doing, and that's the issue.
Yeah, like there's a certain level of yeeting that is fun, but once it is every trip that it yeets off, there's something wrong. And it's the only piece of track that I derail on, so.
So the common denominator is Dutch.
Then you go drive that train.
Did I successfully place something here? The game can flip out here? Oh, okay. Oh, whoa. Failed. Okay, I don't think this is going to happen. Well, it's, we're going to have to see, next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive my train down to
Make
the
the,
smelter.
yes, I could try to make the curves a bigger radius. But I agree. If it goes wrong, it's the Dutch driver.
Wow. That's so rude.
Well, you're gonna go to sleep, cat, like you were supposed to do. That's gonna happen if we stop streaming. Blame the Dutch. If they didn't like put everything orange all the time, we'd have a lot fewer problems.
What does color orange do with problems?
That's the color of problems.
Okay. Luckily, I don't mind, like, if we
That
lose,
and red with it. It's that orange plus the color of a red maple leaf. That's the color of problems.
for trouble and make it double. It's Flouz and Dutch. Also, talking about that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, all we need really is a sign that says "slow down, motherfucker."
Yes. But Flouz, talking about like Pokemon stuff, right? I saw something on the Tubes. There's a new Pokemon mod for Minecraft.
Yeah, Brody was playing it.
Cobblemon.
Yeah, Brody was playing it. Yeah.
So far, it's not like complete enough, but yeah, it's something that we might want to keep an eye on because it's less tedium and everything.
Is it? Huh. How come it's less tedious?
So to make Pokeballs, you get 4 apricorns
Yeah.
and an ingot, and you craft that
Right.
together. No smelting, no auto hammering, no nothing.
Just a
That's-
simple Minecraft recipe.
Yeah. Just a
Okay,
crafting
yeah.
recipe.
It's already turning a little bit into twisting.
Yeah. Because the thing about Pixelmon, it's all
Oh,
fun and games, but
are you sure it's the Pixelmon devs or the Cobblemon devs?
what?
Cat. Oh, so Tommy was streaming yesterday, and the Pixelmon devs were in. Well, one of the Pixelmon devs, because there's many Pixelmons now, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
it's glad they visited Tommy. That's nice. Did they mention that Tommy's eyebrows look like Eevee, or some other Pokemon? Okay, well, I'm done for today, my Dutch boy.
Yeah, I'm almost done for today. I'm just pulling up at the smelter. So if you now teleport to the smelter, you would see
Yeah.
me arrive. Even.
Mm-hmm. His pulling up game is strong. But for now, you're gonna have to keep doing the same line for the logging to iron mine.
Yeah. But
See,
like,
this one says "but" and "but rail company" on it, Dutch.
yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
So financial speaking, right? We have $1,093.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're gaining money now quickly, ish.
oh, wow.
Because we have this route figured out, right? This makes a lot of
Mm-hmm.
money, and
Mm.
the other route doesn't take a lot of effort anymore. So that just makes a whole
Except for
lot
all the
better.
derailings.
Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, if you can resolve that part,
It looks like I cannot. It's gonna be driver.
well then we need a better train driver.
Yeah, you're gonna need to find a better driver.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the BBRC will be back next week.
Indeed. Same bed
Mm-hmm.
time, same bed channels.
And he says he doesn't know Buttman.
So yeah. Everybody, thank you for watching. Hope you'll have a good weekend. And goodbye.